Hi class, welcome to class. Today we will be going through some more of the reading, writing and grammar. Okay, please get settled down, put away your mobile phones in your bags and then perhaps, open up your laptops and get into the Padlet link that I've already emailed to you. We will run today's class totally on Padlet and as well as the tool word wall. Okay, let's start the class reading, writing and grammar, but today we will be relying on a CNN business article about investment mistakes, and we'll get to do some reading and writing on this. Okay, now who has made investment mistakes? You guys have already started working for some time now. You would have saved up some money and made some investments. Yugo-san, you have just started work not too long, not enough savings. Okay, but perhaps you might know someone who has made investment mistakes. You might have heard of some other people or read of people who have made some investment mistakes. Sometimes large corporations also make investment mistakes, and then, of course, ending might not go very well. Okay. For today's class, you at the end of the day, you should be able to explain what you understand from reading the business article that we will go through later, and then you will be able to reflect and write about investment mistakes and perhaps best practices. This will come as the assignment for today. I will get you to search for more articles about investment mistakes and also how to overcome them. What are the things to look out for to avoid making these mistakes? So perhaps you could, other than learning English, you could also learn something useful for your own personal investments. So before we get into the article, pre-writing activity, write down one or two investment mistakes that you have experienced personally or that you have learned about. Write it by posting it into the Padlet, okay, so that we can all share the mistakes that you have heard about or that you have experienced. Let everybody also chip in and we will find out more about each other's mistakes and then learn how to avoid them. Okay, you've got 2 minutes. Okay, now that you are all done, let's move on. Okay, now this is the CNN business article. To make money, avoid these common mistakes. Okay, perhaps Mr. Takahashi, would you do us the honor? Please read the first section right up till the first mistake that was mentioned. It is mentioned in the article. Okay, Mr. Takahashi. Thank you, Mr. Takahashi. Okay, now let's have Mr. Sato please continue reading from the next section, ego bias. Thank you all for reading the different sections. Looks like all of you have improved in your reading and pronunciation. Very good. Now, let's get back to the class. We'll have a recap with a closed passage, okay? This is the paragraph this is the section that Mr. Takashi read just now. Let's have fun as a class looking at how to fill up these blanks, okay? No matter how smart or well you are and no matter how successful. Yes, Mr. Inoue. Educated, okay, we'll put it in here. when it comes to blank, you might still not make the best decisions. Mr. Watanabe, oh, investing. Okay, good. You might still not make the best decisions. That's because you are human, which means you are what? To respond in certain ways. Yes, Yuko-san. Hardwired. Oh, okay. Let's try that. In certain ways that serve you well in many parts of your life but tend to work against you when it comes to making smart investment decisions, according to psychologist Daniel Crosby, author of The Behavioral Investor. Not only is high intelligence not an what against bad financial decisions. Hayashi-san, oh, insulation? That's because of the article N, and so mediocrity is not preceded by N. Okay, that's a good guess. Against bad financial decisions, it might be a red flag, Crosby said. But here's the thing, if you're aware of your mediocrity when it comes to markets, it can actually help you be a better investor. Okay, let's see whether we've got all of them correct. Not bad, everybody. Okay, let's move on to have a little bit of independent practice.